Hazel mentioned Gary Clipperton, and it's my honor to introduce this next legend from Streetsville, as people in Streetsville know him very well. And they know him as the vocal group conductor of Just Us, a humble name for a dynamic musical force that played together for 40 years and led by their musical energy resource extraordinaire, Mr. Gary Clipperton. Looking at the highlights and the contribution to Mississauga life made by the Just Us vocal group led by Gary, I was struck by how often they employed surprise in their creative efforts. Surprise was especially obvious when during one performance, Gary ducked down behind a screen, changed into one of those then popular purple people eater costumes, and leapt out into the audience, certainly surprising the woman he landed on and her husband. So surprise, when it occurs consistently, points to planning and creative analysis about how to move an audience, how to make them feel something. 5 years ago, just before Christmas, around this time, I was inadvertently part of the audience, right up there, when a woman about 10 feet away just started singing her heart out. And she was terrific, and I was surprised both by the fact she could sing so well and that her voice was filling this entire shopping center. And then another man started singing over here and another over there, and we realized we were part of a flash mob celebrating Christmas led by the musical energy source himself, Mr. Gary Clipperton. It was a great feeling, a great surprise, great entertainment here. Everyone said, someone said to me, that's just justice. And so that vibrating energy that was led by Mr. Clipperton was something that was a part of every rehearsal. For 40 years, imagine 70 vocalists in one room working together on a 4-part harmony and 5-part harmonies, 4 keys, 5 songs. That's what we're going to work on for the next 2 hours so we can perform it at one of the major events for which we're always invited as Mississauga's ambassadors. And as Hazel said, that extended to Japan. When we wanted to characterize our best characteristics overseas, Just Us represented Mississauga. Gary's energy was always in high demand. He was the founding director of the Streetsville Bread and Honey Festival, the Mississauga Food Bank. He was an inspirational force behind the construction of the Meadowvale Theatre. He won the music, I want to get this right because it was a Mississauga Arts Council Award. He won the Musician of the Year Award and the Laurie Pallett Patron of the Arts Award at one of the first Martys. He taught geography very well to a number of, a few thousand students here in Mississauga. He raised a family of 3 young people who are, I hate to say they're kids, they don't look like kids right now, handsome children, one of whom, Kate, has become famous for providing apparently the best butter tarts in Mississauga. So Gary Clipperton, one thing it isn't a surprise is that you are a community legend, and we're all very grateful for your work. Thank you.